I watched the Odyssey twice, and this is my thoughts on how I think of Odysseus, who is the main character of the Odyssey. And I was able to watch the movie in 70 mm, and I was very privileged and I really loved it. That's why I watched it again, but the second time was not on 70 mm, and that's okay. And I have a lot of thoughts because I grew up reading the Odyssey kind of like as a cartoon. So I was very familiar with like the storyline, and some people would say like don't spoil it. No, the book came out 3,000 years ago. There's no spoilers. Everybody should be knowing this. Like grade 4 education. Apparently everybody like learned it through, I don't know, Percy Jackson or school or whatever. And Odysseus like in the book is like not as nice as he is in the movie. In the movie he's like seen as some sort of like somebody who actually has like regrets, and he actually like cares about like the people that like didn't make it. But when I was reading the books, it actually kind of like scarred me because I was just like questioning myself. Like I instantly clocked that there was something wrong with this guy. Like it was the same feeling like when I was reading the Diary of Wimpy Kids. Like I just knew what was up, because why was Greg like a total psychopath like that? Like there was definitely something wrong with Greg and both Odysseus. Like these people are not okay. And I am convinced that he is a borderline psychopath, because just like he has the traits of a psychopath. And you might say, like he was at the war, and like obviously has killed people because he was at the war. And I'm not talking about the war. I'm talking about like the characteristics of somebody who is a psychopath. And I think he's a narcissist who does not care about like other people. Like this is an example. So when he was leaving the cave after he blinded the monster, like the Cyclops, like he blinded him, he says his name like he was proud of it. Like he wanted the monster to know that he was the one that caused him to be blind. Like that was so unnecessary. Like yeah, you had to blind the monster because like you had to get out of the cave, which was like totally optional, by the way. Like apparently the reason why he even got to the Cyclops' island is because he didn't want to sail alongside with Agamemnon, because he was so done with him apparently after the war. And I googled this just to be safe because I wanted to be factual. And it took Agamemnon a couple days to couple weeks to get back home. And I'm guessing like wherever he's like from is closer to like where Agamemnon is, where like Agamemnon is from, because they're both from like the Greek like region. That's why they teamed up against Troy and they were able to fight against them, and they eventually won because of him. So I give props to him because of that, because that was a very smart plan. But it's like his pride that got everybody else killed. Why can't you just sail with him for like a couple days? And another thing that got me confused is like Odysseus is actually a king too. Then why does he have to listen to anyone? And it's kind of like, for example, Odysseus would be like a manager at like a fast food company, and Agamemnon would be, maybe he like owns the fast food company. So there's like, levels to it. And he just like didn't want to be underneath someone, especially when he was going back home. And if he had just like hold that shit in for only, I don't know, like 7 days, for example, like he would have made it only after 10 years, not 20. And I don't think any of the suitors would have like bothered him when he came back after 10 years versus 20 years. Of course, like 10 years is a long time, so the suitors were able to kind of experience like a decade more of the country being empty and stuff. But yeah, I am convinced, because it is his own pride and his ego, like like his own pride and his ego are stopping him from just getting home like safely with everyone. And do you think everybody like accepted him when he came back home. Like he got everybody else killed. Like obviously his, you know, crewmates and like his like I don't know, like disciples or what. Like his like the people that traveled with him. Like, you know, like the people that he brought to the war with him, like the people that lived in this country, yeah, like those civilians, they had family too. Like they had family that have been waiting for them for 20 years just like him. And obviously like all the people that were waiting for all of them are not going to be happy that he's the one that's only back. So I really doubt that it was a happily ever after like that. And in the end of the movie, I was like kind of getting concerned because after he shoots like all the people, well not everyone, but like he shoots like most of them, he has like a lot of like spheres stuck in him. So I thought he was gonna die too, and I'm just like, wait, he does not die. This is not what I remembered. And he was pretending like he was dying, and as soon as he got back, he sails to another place to kind of remember all the people that he killed. And in the book, like he did not leave. Like once he was back, like he was back for good. He lived happily ever after with all the people that have been not able to make a return. And from what I know, because I googled this, after like he killed all the suitors, he also killed like the maids that were like friendly with the suitors, and he hung the maids too. Like he hung the woman too. And I'm just like, bro, like your wife is literally a woman, so like why would you do that? Also like the woman did nothing, but yeah, like I just thought it was so weird how they turned Odysseus into somebody that was very like compassionate. Actually no, like he was still not compassionate like in the movie. Like sometimes like he was pretending like he was really caring, but he has like two sides of him. Like one side would be like he has to be this like responsible person, and the other side would be just somebody that does whatever he wants. Like why would he want to be tied up and listen to the siren song when he knew somebody went crazy like that? And oh yeah, another thing, I saw this in a meme a lot, that one Asian dude had to be the only person that went after the siren's temptation. This is like like this is so funny. But that was like genuinely so funny. And the movie was so good. Like I would watch it like 5 times if I had the time. But I watched it twice so far. I'm gonna watch it again before the theater um before like a lot of time like has passed and like the theater can't like do it anymore. But I had the option of watching Spider-Man or the Odyssey, and I chose Odyssey for the second time rather than Spider-Man for the first time. Like that's how much I love this movie. And because I knew like what was happening and stuff, it was very easy to follow along. And I really like the movie Troy too, but this is so good. Yeah. And I would say the scene where like they were opening like the Troy's gates, that was the scene. Like I just really love that scene. I just never felt like that towards a movie ever. And I just want to watch it in the big screens like over and over again. But I just do not like Odysseus. Like I do not fuck with him like at all, because like I can see through him. Like I know these like type of people. Like Greg is one of them. Like Greg from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Like he is gonna turn out like Odysseus if you don't stop him. That scene, or like not a scene, but that like page where Greg is like throwing a ball when Rally was going like downhill, that was like that's when I knew what was up, and I was only 8, so I was able to clock that when I was that young. Because why would he throw a ball at the wheel when his friend was going downhill like that? It's like he wanted to see Rally fall down the hill.